Right, hello everyone. Finally got around to recording another episode, so here we are for the Go Home show for WPW in the Danger Zone. So here we are at the TD Bank Sports Centre, that's in Hamden, Connecticut tonight, and we're expecting 3,386, and that's exactly how much can get in the building, so we'll see if we get a sellout or not. I'm ready to run the show, so let's do this. Let's go for it. Let's see what we can get for the Go Home show. Right, so a pre-show match first. We've got Ikebana Mask against Maya Azteca, so two mysterious masked ladies, or one's got face paint, one's got a mask. So in an abysmal pre-show match, Ikebana Mask defeated Maya Azteca in 7 minutes 51 by pinfall. Ikebana Mask's Girl Next Door gimmick has got a rating of awful. That's not good, is it? And that got 26. Not great. We'll move on to the final pre-show match. We've got Danny Doring and Chris Chetty versus Yoshihiro Tajiri and Aguila. In a pre-show bout, they had subpar wrestling and little heat. Tajiri and Aguila defeated Doring and Chetty in 8 minutes 30 when Tajiri defeated Danny Doring by pinfall with a buzzsaw kick. Chris Chetty was the weak link. Okay. Yeah. A 48D+, that's not that bad for a pre-show match, I suppose. Alright, let's get to the proper show now. So we start with the dream sequence. Steve Corino is shifting restlessly in his bed. We can see his dreams as he is offered a glass of blood by a dark-haired seductress. He accepts the glass and drinks from it. We then see him in a dark cave lit only by a burning torch he is holding. Wherever he points the torch, we can see the walls and ceiling of the cave covered in a living sea of bats. Upon hearing a screeching sound from outside, the bats all alight at once, streaming past Corino as he whips the flames around in a frenzied bid to stop the bats from flying into him. He waits with a start to see Devon Storm standing over his bed. As he flies into action to fight Storm, another assailant appears from behind the door and lays into Corino. As he is overcome by the 2-on-1 attack, we suddenly see him awake from his bed once more. This time his room is empty and still. Corino rubs his eyes and mumbles, "I'd better go train," groggily getting to his feet and turning on the light. There we go, and they got 58 C-, that's not too bad. Decent enough opening segment. So yeah, let's move on to the next segment, which is the first match, I think. Yeah, we've got Lopaka versus Drago. In a bout, they had subpar wrestling and little heat. Lopaka defeated Drago in 6 minutes 44 by pinfall with an enziguri, which is not a great finisher, really, is it? But they got 47D, so that's not too bad. It's just below a D+, then, I suppose, is it? Yeah, Lopaka got an in-ring performance at 46, so not decent-ish first match. We'll see what the next segment is. Okay, we've got Daniels and Madeja. Christopher Daniels cuts a promo on the Force as if he's preaching a sermon. Madeja is wheeled on a purple and gold plinth, and Daniels stands behind it to read from the Gospel of the Fallen Angel. And he says, "And lo, those two broken men who hath come from the west to travel east to seek fortune, but will soon return, for their fate lies in the land they once called home." He snaps the book shut and paces the entrance ramp, explaining that the Force never should have come back from Japan, and they are a spent force. He says many will be called, but only 2 will finally be chosen that climb Mount Olympus and take the ultimate prize. I wonder what the ultimate prize is. We'll find out soon enough. And a 42D, not amazing really. Right, so we've got Randy Savage in the ring with Dutch Mantell, Bob Orton Jr. and various company officials. They reveal the new WPW Cruiserweight Championship title belt, and they establish that the Cruiserweights will be ranked by a point system. They explain how the point system will work and show the first revision of the rankings table on the big screen. So Tajiri is top at the moment with 6, and then we've got Jimmy Maritato, and so on. And there we go. That's everyone at the moment in the rankings. Just a rankings, not really a league. So yeah, we'll see how that kind of takes shape over the next few weeks. 56 C-, so that's pretty good. Cruiserweight storyline advances. Yeah, not bad. Next segment. Yes, the Genius. Lanny Poffo. The Genius makes his debut at WPW. Standing proudly beside Kaz Hayashi, he explains that he is Hayashi's official interpreter, manager, and poet. So then the Genius launches into his poem. On behalf of my client, Mr. Kaz Hayashi, who believes he has been treated crassly. When Maritato had his concentration, De Niro attacked without provocation. And so we come to In the Danger Zone, a place where my client's revenge calls home. He will face the man who ruined his chance, beat him easily, and so advance, with help from the Genius, full of glory and renown, to capture, in time, the cruiserweight crown. There you go, a little poem from the Genius there. He comes in, obviously, Randy Savage's brother, so thought it would be good to put him in there, see, have a bit of fun with him. And they got a 49D+, which is alright. Helps Kaz because he doesn't really speak English, I don't think. His gimmick got above average, so that's good. Right, next segment. So, in a bout that had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Angel Dust defeated AJ Styles in 7 minutes 56 by pinfall with a dusty finish, which is one of his moves. So I'm not sure which one it is. I think I made that one up, but I can't remember what I had in mind. Angel Dust had a 67. Styles had a 45, so that's not too bad. 62C is pretty good actually. That is really good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Alright, next segment. Angel Dust is victorious over AJ Styles and continues to assault him after the match. Nightmare comes to the ring to deliver a big splash to AJ and they cut a promo on Randy Savage. Angel Dust says Savage's dream is doomed to failure. He points to Savage's inability to surpass the success of Hulk Hogan and tells him that he stands against another giant of wrestling, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Angel Dust tells Savage that he has no hope of winning and he should give up and descend to a new low. Angel Dust gloats over his victory tonight and says we will see another victory for a new low right now, as the monster Nightmare will take on another bright young hope and crush his dreams before the fans' eyes. Angel Dust didn't do well with the script to follow. The King's Road has advanced and a 69C+, that's actually pretty good. Next segment. In an extremely short match, Nightmare defeated Joey Matthews in 3 minutes 19 by pinfall with a big splash. So, Joey Matthews getting a bit of a beating there off Nightmare, and that got a 39D-, which isn't great. Luna Vachon did some good work. Nightmare and Joey Matthews have great chemistry. Well, there you go. Announcing quality lifted it. So, not a great performance from either of them, but it got a 39D-. Not amazing. Let's go to the next bit. Nightmare has destroyed Joey Matthews in pretty short order, and Angel Dust, Luna and Daphne join him to humiliate Matthews further as they set him up in the corner for the crack pipe. That is the Shattered Dreams, but now it's called the crack pipe. Macho Man Randy Savage rushes to the ring to remonstrate with the group. Crazed foursome surrounds Savage instead, and as Daphne screams in his face, Nightmare sucker punches him, and they all lay into him with stiff boots. Cronus and LaParca arrive to even the odds and briefly scatter Anulo, who regroup as the pair check on Savage. Anulo sees their chance and rush Cronus and LaParca, leaving them laid out in the ring alongside Savage as they celebrate in front of the baying crowd. So there you go. Got a 66C+, that's pretty good. LaParca had major problems due to the language barrier. Well, that's shit. Yeah, that probably brought it down a bit, but still 66C+ is alright. Next segment. A video package plays hyping the card for In the Danger Zone. So here we've got the card for In the Danger Zone. We've got Rob Van Dam versus Douglas for the world title. Smiley versus Finlay. Phil LaFon and could be Sonny Siaki, or it could be nobody against the Extreme Horsemen. It could be with Daniels, or they could be on their own against Phil LaFon. It'll still be a 2-on-1 though. Tajiri versus Maritato in the Cruiserweight title tournament final. We've got Psychosis versus Aguila in a Lucha Rules match, which is 2 out of 3. Devon Storm versus Steve Corino in a hardcore match. Angel Dust and Nightmare versus LaParca and Cronus in a Danger Zone match. Selena Majors versus Jazz. Daniels versus Sonny Siaki in a loser leaves the building match, and Kaz Hayashi versus De Niro. That's it. That is the card. And that has moved a couple of storylines on. It got 59C, that's not too bad. So here's the next segment. So RVD's been asked various questions supposedly emailed in by fans and read out by the CompuServe AI. It's an early attempt at an AI chatbot who goes by the name of Malcolm. So Malcolm says, "What do you think of WPW so far?" Writes Adam C. from Gary, Indiana. And then RVD replies that he thinks there is some exciting talent in WPW and he's pleased at the standard of competition throughout the locker room. He thinks the show so far has been very good and will only get better. So Malcolm says, "Thank you. Do you think you can beat Shane Douglas at In the Danger Zone from Cthulhu 76 in Reseda, California?" And RVD says, "Yeah, he might as well not turn up. If he didn't think he could beat Douglas." He says it's a shame that Douglas has spent his career blaming others for his own shortcomings, and that RVD himself believes that what goes around comes around. The universe will always find a balance. He tells Douglas that karma is going to bite him in the ass a little sooner than he expects. And that got 68C+. That's not too bad. That's alright. World title storyline advanced and it gained heat. So here's the main event. It's Douglas and Fit Finlay against Norman Smiley and Rob Van Dam. So in about that, good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, which is nice. That's good. Douglas and Fit Finlay defeated Smiley and Rob Van Dam in 12 minutes 58 when Shane Douglas defeated Norman Smiley by pinfall using underhanded tactics. Norman Smiley was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else. Shane Douglas is getting better at his gimmick. Match deserved better colour commentary. There's the best guy, Rob Van Dam. Worst guy was Smiley. And yeah, world title advanced and gained heat again. So that's really good. And I think that was a pretty good show. I'm hoping for the high 60s. So let's have a look. End the show. Nice, 66C+. Increased our popularity in one region. And yeah, that's not a bad one actually. So I'm pretty happy with that. Jerry Saggs has gotten divorced apparently. Yes, we didn't quite get the sellout. 3,356, but yeah, pretty good. Pretty good attendance there. Hopefully I might have made it. I don't know if I'm really making much money at the moment. No, I'm not making much money. Yeah, pretty happy. So yeah, 4 days to go until In the Danger Zone. Get that booked in and recorded. And I'll be back for that pretty soon. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and do like, comment and subscribe. And thanks for watching and listening, and I'll see you later. Bye.